Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. IFLscience.com has a great piece dealing with net neutrality. It says, here's why the internet looks very different today. And it says, as you make your way around the internet today, you may notice that a few websites look a bit different than usual. The reason? Why, they're fighting to keep a free and open internet. This is known as net neutrality, and it's currently under threat by the U.S. Federal Communications Commission. The new chairman, Ajit Pai, appointed by the Trump administration, wants to scrap open internet protections brought in by the Obama administration in 2015. Doing so would allow internet service providers to slow down access to certain parts of the web. Accessing streaming services like Netflix, for example, might require you to pay more money. Certain news sites, too, could be given preference. And this, of course, is not a good thing. Pai wants to overturn the laws introduced in 2015, which strictly regulated ISPs. And on May 18th, the FCC said it would support a new proposal to repeal that order. And a 90-day comment period also began with members of the public asked for their views. That ends on Monday, July 17th. So, question. If net neutrality goes away and you start having what was referred to as, your internet and your internet 2 or your speed lanes, you're going to seriously hinder people's ability to access certain websites because, to be honest with you, it's already very expensive. Bandwidth is expensive. I know a lot of people don't think, $50 a month. That's expensive for a lot of people, especially when you talk about 90% of people here in the United States are considered, at the threshold of middle class to lower class. So you're talking about dramatically increasing the cost of bandwidth, but you're also talking about playing favorites for websites, which is something that we're already seeing take place with your social networks, like your Facebook and your Twitter and your YouTube and your Google, that go and change search terms and lowers people's rank and websites' ranks and calls things fake news that aren't fake news and a whole host of other censorship tactics. Well, this will kick it into high gear. Now, it goes on to say net neutrality or a similar measure has reared its head before. In 2012, the U.S. considered a Stop Online Privacy Act, or SOPA, and the Protect IP Act, which was called PIPA, and both have severely harmed a free internet, would have harmed a free internet, sparking the biggest online protest in history. I don't know if a lot of people remember that, but back in 2012, that was huge. That was an absolute huge movement, and it was struck down and shelved simply due to the fact that there was such outrage that the government would go ahead and try to regulate the internet in such a fashion that truly favored private corporations. I mean, you want to talk about fascism. There was no better example and is no better example of fascism as the collusion that takes place between these mega corporations and our government. It says others, including Netflix, Spotify, and Airbnb, all have banners or messages on their pages urging people to contact their congressman and make their views heard. And that's what happened back in 2012, 2015. That'll work again today if enough people go and protest. But it's going to take that. And with all of the things going on right now and people flooded with all the propaganda and negativity, I almost feel in a way that people are unplugging because it's just too much. And I hope that's not the case. But I can tell you that now more than ever, we need to stand up for the internet because it has truly freed so many minds and shown us beyond the shadow of a doubt that the mainstream media is not about informing the people and being that fourth estate. No. The mainstream media is all about propaganda and selling out to the highest bidder. And that's what they'll always be, prostitutes. And that's why it's so important that we maintain a free and open internet. Because as soon as it's regulated, folks, in such a way that hampers your ability to be able to go to places and search places and do things, we're in big trouble. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.